Gentlemen, John Gotti III.
Hope everybody's doing okay. First and foremost, I would like to thank all my sponsors, the Royal Blues Hotel, Cookies, Rain Energy Drink, H2D Vape, and Vapeport Holdings, as well as the small army we got coming out here for Fight Night from New York, coming deep, we're coming heavy. My father, without him, none of this exists. My coaches, Derek Panzer, Willie Vargas, my good friend Steve Weinberger, and that's about it. That being said, I'm excited for this opportunity. Like I previously had said, I've been looking up for Floyd practically half my life, or most of my life. And Floyd, part of the reason why I'm here right now, to be honest. So that's the amount of respect I have for Floyd. That's how many years I've been following Floyd. And with that respect, that's why I'm coming at him with everything I got. And I'm gonna fight as hard as I ever fought my entire life. This training camp was a war zone. You know, every week, we had new sparring, different weight, different sizes, and I got pushed to the absolute limit in this camp, and that's because that's the respect I have for Floyd. So I'm gonna give my absolute best, and I'm gonna fight as hard as I can fight.
Ladies and gentlemen, coming to the podium, his opponent, with a record of 50 victories and no defeats, 27 of those victories. Mayweather.
We back for another great event. Great turnout. So many beautiful people, so many different sponsors for this event. I want to thank everybody that's covered this event. And it's all about giving the people excitement. So I'm pretty sure he's in tip-top condition. I'm always in tip-top condition. So we're going to give people excitement. I want him to be at his best. And I'm going to be Floyd Mayweather. I want to thank Mauricio Suleiman, Dion. I want to say thank you guys just for supporting me. And it's all about giving back. You know, the main thing is not just the exhibition. We came back to Miami to give back to the kids that's less fortunate. And that's what it's all about. It's about reaching out to the kids, letting them know that you someday can be the next Floyd Mayweather. You someday could be the next Mauricio Suleiman, or you could be Dion Taylor. You could be whatever you want to be. So if I'm able to reach out and touch and give back to the kids in the black communities, to let them know that you can someday be the next Floyd Mayweather, I will always be here to do that and shine light on all the inner city kids. So many different people that's covering this event, and there's so many people out there that I want to say, there's so many people I want to say thank you to. And it's one person that I never talked about. I want them to come up. Don Hill. I think I'll let Don kind of tell you guys the story because it's a real touching story. Talk to
When Floyd was 16 years old, his dad had the misfortune of having to go to prison. And his dad was the state leading influence in his life at that time, because with his grandmother. I had a fighter named Frankie Randall that was fighting Julio Cesar Chavez out in Las Vegas. And on Monday before we fought Chavez, I went to the gym with Frankie. I was living in Grand Rapids, Michigan. And Roger Mayweather was in the gym that day. And somewhere or another, Roger found out I was from Grand Rapids, and he came over to me and said, look, I have a nephew that can really fight, but he's not in the gym right now. His dad went to prison. He really needs some direction. Would you be interested in trying to help him? I said, sure. Have him give me a call. The next week, we met at a restaurant. The next day, Floyd moved in with us. He became family. He was someone we treated just like we treated our kids. I got him back in the gym. 6 weeks later, he won the National Golden Gloves and was fighter of the tournament. So it wasn't because of me, because I wasn't training. But I was able to get some direction for Floyd that I think we had for several years. And he's still a member of our family today. I say he's the highest earning athlete in the history of the world, and I used to give him a $30 a week allowance, and he always went more. So, but he's somebody that my wife and my family love, and I always told Floyd, I know you're going to be a great fighter, but it's more important to me that you're a great human being, and that's what he is.
So that's just a part of the documentary, a part of the journey. We all got a story. We all got a story. We got a story to tell. So that's a part of my documentary. That's a part of my story. And it's just that you just don't ever know who's going to be there for you in those certain moments. You know, I've been through a lot. I've been through a lot of ups. I've been through a lot of downs. It's been a roller coaster ride. But I'm where I'm at for a reason. And even like my dad a hell of a trainer. My dad is still behind me. And a lot of times we gotta take our hats off to the fathers. That's what we don't do. We don't take our hats off to the fathers. A lot of times we always talk about the mother, but you know, one thing I always say, you know, we all got a job to do. And the mother, she was the nurturer. It's like for my children, the mother, she's the nurturer, and I'm the provider. And John Gotti Jr. and John Gotti III, great relationship, sort of like me and my father. We all got to start from somewhere. And I want to say thank you to Don. I want to say thank you to Dixie, Dion, and just, of course, James McNair, my right hand. Sometimes they say he's my left hand, but we work together. Just my different business partners, you know, just out there, and we work together on a day-to-day basis. And you know, just to be able to be in this position, not inside the ring, but on the outside, constantly making hundreds of millions of dollars on the outside. Of course, they come here in the paper. They won't be able to talk about the sponsors. Money Man, I want to say thank you if you want to come up and talk about your business, because we work together, and that's one of my business partners. He's Money Man. Of course, I'm Money Mayweather, so Money Man, come up. I'm not finished because, you know, like I said, we got a story to tell. So, of course, you know, when I was telling my story about the Don, you know, my voice got kind of hoarse because I had flashbacks to me being in the inner city and someone stepping up saying, you know what, I want the best for you. So, even with Don Hill, we've been through a lot. You know, we didn't see eye to eye. We've been to court with each other, but he's still family. He will always be family. And I know Money Man's right here, one of my business partners. Come on to the podium, tell the people what you want to tell them.
Thank you. It's a pleasure to be here. Great day. Anytime we get Floyd in the ring and to help the community like he's about to do is an incredible experience. Health insurance is important to everybody, and Can's Health is the largest health insurance agency in the country, and it goes with Floyd's message, because what we do is provide low-income individuals health insurance at a $0 premium, and to be able to partner with somebody like Floyd to bring back that reach to the community to get this message across and help more people is very exciting. So thank you, Floyd, and We look forward to seeing this fight on Sunday.
As you guys can see, of course, you know I'm Money Mayweather, so I'm involved in everything all around the world. My champagne line is dropping soon. One of my business partners, come on up, talk to the people. We got male business partners, we got female business partners, Spanish, Latin Americans, Dominican, all around the world.
Hello everyone. First of all, I want to say thank you. This is so exciting. I want to say thank you to Floyd for believing in me, first of all. This is such an emotional time for me because you really taught me to believe in myself. I lost my father this year, last year, October, and he told me, Kumi-chan, you can do anything. And I went all around the world, like, looking for Floyd. I hopped on that plane, I went to Dubai, and I said, you know what? We're gonna do this. And I wanna thank you to Rilla, from the bottom of my heart, for allowing to just put this together and be here. And Alex and our CEO, Patrick, and most of all, Southern Glacier Wine and Spirits. We're gonna be launching Le Bon Argent this summer.
That's the good news.
It's called, in French, Le Bon Argent means the good money. We also have wine extensions coming out soon as well. And I just want to say thank you to everyone, and we're so excited about the match and everything. Thank you.
And someone else that's been, I always gotta give a shout out to Fight Hype, because Fight Hype believed in me when no one else believed in me. I want to say thank you, Ben, for always believing in me, believing in my team.
Always, champ.
And Zeus, Linda. Let's continue to work together. Let's continue to give people great results. We have a great relationship. Nobody is perfect, but my boxing record is. Brent, I want to say thank you for working together with my team to put this together. Robert Smith, an unbelievable, shrewd businessman, the richest black American in America, one of the richest black men in the world. We sit down on the regular, we talk, we communicate, we talk about business wins, because a lot of times, a lot of these young fighters think that they're going to be young forever. They don't think about inside the ring. They don't think about after their careers are over. If you want to continue to live the same life, you got to work smarter, not harder. And to the young generation, and to the people that's in this audience, and to the people that's watching, this is what I say to myself every day. If I'm not happy with something, either I change it or I disconnect myself from it. And I didn't get to where I got to by myself. It was trial and error, but I had so many great people along the way. And those that were great and those that were assets, they're still with me. But those that are liabilities, I disconnected myself from them. Sunday, we're gonna go out there and get these people excited. And we got, on the undercard, then we got bare knuckle. We got some guys fighting bare knuckle. We got so many young fighters, so much young talent.
Florida, Juneteenth belt, that's the next beautiful belt, please, so thank you. It's Mayweather, Gotti III, FLA Live Arena, Sunrise, Florida. This is your main event, guys. Make some noise. Here in Miami, FLA Live Arena, Sunday night. Blue Prince, Blue Nine. Jacob be in the building on Sunday. Star-studded event. The Gotti, the Mayweathers,